Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lowbrow Nation.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Lowbrow Nation, Season 2.
Season 2, back
Hey.
and lamer than ever.
Yeah. We're excited to be here, though.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It's been, how long? Fuck.
At least 2 months.
Weeks.
Something like
Years.
Years, yeah.
I've lost track of time.
Years.
Yeah.
Dustin has like 4 kids now. He didn't have any before we came back.
I've adopted 4 Sudan kids.
That's funny. June 11th was our last recording.
June 11th. So
June 12th was the recording date.
So it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been
Hot and ready.
I'm not sure what everyone looked at on the internet while we're going.
I know.
3.5 months.
I heard traffic was down, you know.
That's a summer vacation.
That it is.
It was a fucking summer vacation.
What
Holy
happened?
shit.
What happened? You guys just finished your vacation today.
Man, we've done all kinds of shit this summer.
We did.
Um,
We've had a weekend. But
we could probably talk about it for, a long time. But we had
Yeah.
a really, really good summer.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
We did some crazy shit.
Oh, fucking, I went to a wedding. 2 weddings.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, wedding. One of the
What
weddings.
were you going to say? Go ahead.
There's a lot. There's
One of the weddings we were all at.
fucking, nah, dude. Okay, so.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Big John and Erica.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And also, Alex, I don't know if he even knows I do a podcast, but congrats. I was his best man.
And he
Second
doesn't
best.
listen?
Second best man. He had 2 best men.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a progressive wedding.
Everybody's got to be equal, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to be his, fucking... Okay, this is just to give you guys an idea of how much of a fucking bag of shit I am. I was supposed to be his, only best man. And then I dropped the ball and fucking forgot all about it. And he had to hit me up, and he's like, hey, you still going to be my best man? And then I was like, yeah. And then I kind of stopped keeping in contact with him, and then he had to get his brother to be his best man. And then I was like, hey, am I still your best man? He's like, well, my brother, but we can have 2. And all right, so that was the whole situation. It was just me fucking dropping the ball hard.
Not you.
Yeah, it was me. It was, yeah, fucking
That's funny.
I mean, how much effort is really implied on the best man?
nothing.
Bro.
I had to walk down.
If it's a true best man,
There's a lot.
he takes it
Puckett's
real
a good best
serious.
man.
I
He
took
handles
some,
shit.
I took some food home from the wedding and some beer. That was my responsibility.
Just to let anyone out there know, or at the table that gets married, I will. I like being the best man. I've never got to do it.
How do you know you like it,
wanted to? Because the sheer responsibility.
Yeah,
I just want to do it.
You just like the responsibility.
Yeah, I think it's badass.
You just like being in control.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean,
it
if
is.
you want to have a badass time from the time you get engaged to get married, call me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a good fucking time.
What all did we do this summer? Jacob, what did you do this summer?
Fucking worked.
All right, that's what we thought you did.
Yeah, dude. Fucking did whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah. To a fault.
Oh,
What about you, Dustin?
Oh, I didn't do much at all. Barely worked. Heartbreak, tears, and my 4 Somalian adopted children.
Oh yeah. I mean, life's tough with 4 kids. I hear. Yeah. So
where do you keep them?
Right next to the washing machine.
Cool. Awesome. It's a good place
Small
for 'em.
space.
they're used to it.
In the
whatever.
washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Fuck it. Did you do anything crazy?
I mean, I did everything you did.
About pretty much.
We were together. We went to Florida.
That
for
was
4 days, 5 days.
that was stupid.
4 days.
Right
We-
before it got wiped off the map.
I should
Yeah.
have bought stock in Uber
The week-
before we left.
The week before, actually, the hurricane came through.
Yeah.
What's the why Uber? What's that?
We spent a lot of money on
Oh.
Uber.
Got you.
We could have rented a car.
Apparently, all y'all spend money on Uber all the time.
I've never been in an Uber.
I spend money on Uber for work.
I
Uber's
had,
fun.
I had until John and Erica's wedding.
Yeah.
It was like 2:00 in the morning. These guys want to go on a McDonald's run. Shout out to, damn, I can't even remember his name now.
Oh man, it was like Earl or Tom.
Earl, that was it. Yeah, shout out to Earl for hooking us up.
God. Yeah,
2:00 in the
2
morning.
o'clock, 2:30. He drove us from wherever we were. It was
to
like
wherever we went.
it was like a 30-minute. We were with him for over an hour.
Yeah.
Drove us to McDonald's, hung out with us. That was cool. We were all drunk.
Yeah, dude. I remember the fucking second night at the bar in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at the bar, And I was like, let me get I asked the bartender, I was like, can I get a Red Bull, a sugar-free Red Bull? And she was like, yeah, I'm just going to put it on ice for a little bit because it's, we had something fuck up with our refrigerator, so it's a little warm. I was like, it's fine. I just need the energy. I don't care what it tastes like, really. And then some fucking lady beside me was like, you want an Adderall? I was like,
I was just on Tinder, and I pull up this broad's profile, and she was like, I'm just here for the Adderall hookup.
apparently that's a big thing, dude. Adderall?
Swipe right. No.
I've never been on that app before.
Yeah.
Well, if you like adventures and mountains,
I feel like the
Place
time.
to be.
I would immediately start referencing the timeline if you said you had been on Tinder. I'd be like, I don't think that's been around since you've been married.
It's not been, no. No. What else did we do? We went fishing this weekend.
Yeah.
We went down to Southport and caught some fish. That was fun all weekend long.
I don't know. Like, I forget now that I'm sitting here.
I got a killer sunburn.
All the things we've done.
Yeah.
It's been a busy summer, though.
Had a lot of
I have
birthday
not-
parties.
Yeah, I've not been home very much.
this month in general, September is just a busy month.
Had a
September
Oh,
is
yeah.
this September was the busiest fucking month of my life, dude.
Yeah. Had a tattoo convention. I did another tattoo convention. That was fun up in Virginia Beach.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Yeah, there was so much stuff. Now I can't remember what the hell we did.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Fuck it, whatever, dude. We're here now.
Yep.
We're here.
Back at it.
Season 2.
And welcome back. Yeah, we're
beginning
doing.
of season 2.
We have a lot of stuff in the works.
Yeah.
I can't. We can't give away everything, but we're working on a website and pushing the podcast in the right
Move over,
direction.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lowbrow Nation's taking over the internet, so just to let everybody know,
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
in case you didn't know. So I think we can dive right in.
Yeah.
I believe Jamie was perusing articles and he found this thing about doomsday.
Dude.
Which is the next doomsday. We just had one, right? The world was supposed to end like a few days ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is what this
the
is
20,
about.
22nd.
So
Okay.
this guy basically has. We'll have to get Jamie for all the actual. I'll just give you fake news if you ask me. But anyway,
Fake news, bro.
it was supposed to happen that day, but that was just the beginning. But I've heard this like so much recently. The eclipse happened, and I saw it on Facebook, and Jesus is coming back, and here it comes, and it's biblical. There's eclipses all the time.
There's
Yeah,
one
I
on-
mean, there was just a total eclipse however many, 20-some odd years ago.
I think my big thing about the doomsday thing, or it's like it ties in with the eclipse thing. Why does everyone in this country feel like the whole world, even the end, is centered?
because
Something happened. We get like 4 storms. Like Puerto Rico is not even existent barely
Yeah.
anymore. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you got some buddies down there. And
Yeah, dude.
They're like living in a hotel something. Or
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. They're just,
I think of dude, all this shit that's gone through history that was way worse than what we're living through now. Like, imagine these people who are crying the end of the world every time there's something going on, like living through the fucking bubonic plague or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that shit was way fucking worse. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
Way worse. It's like a fucking, 2/3 of Europe or something died from fucking rats.
What
Yeah.
about that big ass flood that happened a long time ago?
You talking about the
like the Great Flood.
the Mesopotamia fucking Epic of Gilgamesh, fucking biblical Noah bullshit?
Well, it was a real flood.
Yeah, definitely. Like in the Mesopotamia area, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but David Mead, a self-proclaimed researcher and Catholic, who hit headlines last
He's
week,
already off his fucking rocker.
right? He believes the end of the-
Self-proclaimed Catholic. So what was the first thing?
self-proclaimed researcher in quotations.
Oh, okay.
I researched this article, so boom.
Everyone with internet access is a fucking self-proclaimed researcher.
Right.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is he saying?
But let's see. Believes the end of the world as we know it, as foretold in the biblical book of Revelations, because there's, other ones besides the biblical one, will
Okay.
take place next month, and the 23rd was simply a sign of the oncoming and ongoing disaster. Now, there's a typo in that article.
You know what it reminds me of? It's
Go
like
figure.
if you're playing basketball and it's like, hey, bro, watch this. I'm going to make this shot. And he missed. Oh, no, I was just getting ready for it. Watch this. I'm about to make this one.
Yeah, that
Like,
was a
come
warm up.
on,
That was a
man.
warm up shot. No, what kills me about the fucking biblical doomsday sayers or whatever is doesn't it say? Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't it say in the Bible that no man can predict that when Jesus is coming back or the end of the world? Isn't that like a part
Yeah,
of the
you
Bible?
don't
Something
know.
like that, yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know, right?
It's
So
just
if
going to happen.
so I think we should just get a team of. If that's true, we should get everyone in the world should just come together, and every day we have someone assigned to say that today's the end of the world. for like the next 6 billion days, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a guaranteed way of staying alive.
Yeah.
Of the end of the world not happening. If someone just fucking announces it, then it's gonna be like Jesus is gonna be like, well, fuck, he called it, so I can't do it.
But
today,
apparently
you know
it's not even the end of the world. According to the article, this is just going to start the 7-year tribulation of war and famine, and then we're going to have a 100-year peace after that.
A millennial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a millennium, so 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Yeah.
It's all based on crap that happened in the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Right,
the
yeah.
rest of the world doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
The
No,
rest of
yeah.
the world has. Yeah,
But he says, wait till the middle of October, and you won't be disappointed. His
I'm
words.
waiting.
Don't like doesn't like the fucking something have to do with like Jerusalem or Israel? Doesn't that have to like fucking happen before
Something
Jesus
like
comes
that, yeah.
back?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
don't
in
the
like-
Jews have to kill like the fucking everyone and take Israel or something? I don't know how it works. It's something like that.
there's something like
Right.
that. I don't know
Or
either.
all the Jews either die or have to kill someone. I don't know.
I mean, that's where the story was based around, not here. So, you know,
Yeah,
kinda
they didn't even know America existed, right?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
I mean, it was close because the Earth is flat, but you know,
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
yeah, he said it, not me.
So what? Okay, so
This guy's
he's not saying the world's going to end.
No, he's saying this is going to be the start of the cataclysmic events that are going to.
Jesus is going to come down,
Yeah,
rain
no.
fire.
No.
and
all
it's
that
just
mess.
apocalypse. It's not even saying that it's the world's going to end. Then after it's done, after the 7 years, then all is going to be well for 1,000 years. And then
For who?
everyone.
Who's
apparently.
left, though?
Or at least everyone in the United
Just the
States.
Christians,
The
Yeah.
left behind.
the Catholics.
The left behind aren't the Christians go away.
So, but wait, hold on. The Christians go up to heaven, right?
If
Yeah.
they die.
Yeah.
If they die.
Yeah.
The people who are left behind.
Well, no, that's what happens in the tribulation. You get
Okay, but you said there's also like 1,000 years of peace or a millennium of peace. Is that on Earth?
Yeah. I mean, that's where we're at, I guess.
Okay, so
I'm down. I
it's
like
not so
peace.
bad then. There's hope.
Yeah. I mean, it's just 7 years. We're going to, you know.
I just think
Dude,
this guy's
I'm in Brogdon. You know,
Yeah.
I can
We
take
got
7.
spam for days.
this guy's talking about some imaginary planet's going to collide with
Yeah.
Earth.
Oh, yeah. Planet X, the 10th planet,
The,
is going to come into a line, and then that's going
Wait,
to be
wait,
the signification.
what's the word's name? Niborium or Newbury or something?
Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Oh, here's some more fact.
That's what's
checking.
going to start it.
Okay.
We got to come.
Fake news.
Something's going to come close to us or hit us, and that's what's going to start it.
Okay.
If the tab wouldn't be crashing.
I didn't even know there was a 10th planet. Did you know,
Okay.
Jacob?
I
Me-
thought there was only
Even
8.
NASA said it's not there.
Yeah,
so.
Mead subscribes to the conspiracy that the 10th planet, Planet X or Nibiru, will either cross or collide with Earth, leading to a 7-year period of tribulation or rapture. This will be followed by a millennium of peace.
Yeah.
I mean, don't these people only believe that the Earth exists
Well,
anyway?
if another planet collides with Earth, then everything's probably going to die. So that means it's probably going to be a lot of peace if there's nothing around to cause war, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, true story. I just feel like it could be just a big rock.
Right.
I mean, the Earth is flat, so if a planet collides with it, it'll just create
Yeah.
like a donut.
That's how the dinosaurs got
It just
killed.
sounds like a fucking like wish master, like Jin, like wish, like
Yeah.
I wish for no more suffering in the world. It's like cool, I'm gonna kill all the humans so no one can suffer
Yeah,
anymore. You know
that's
what I mean?
about what it lines up to.
Badass.
Except for when all the animals attack each other and try to, eat.
That's a show. Oh no, that's where they attack all the humans.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Animals
No,
don't
no,
count.
It's a new show. I can't remember what it's called.
Animals don't have souls.
Oh my God.
You're going to 10th hell for that.
On Newbury.
That's what it says
Newbury.
in the fucking Bible.
You're
Animals-
going to the 10th hell?
only humans are endowed with
On
souls.
Planet
my
X, man.
I just know that it's crazy. But, I mean,
I mean, think of how many the Mayans. There was that whole deal with the calendar and
and
they, of course,
Y2K.
This guy in this article goes about with all these days and the 33. Did you read that
Oh, yeah,
part?
yeah. His
Also, he invokes numerology as well.
Yeah.
His research has
Sweet.
concluded that Jesus lived for 33 years. The name what's that? Elohim, which is the name
Elohim, yeah.
of God and to the Jews, was mentioned 33 times in the Bible. Mead says it's very biblically significant numerology.
Numerology.
No, it's numerologically
Oh.
significant number. 33 is
It's a weird number.
But what's
Name.
that got to be? What's that based on?
It's
Does that mean
based-
every 33 days the world
it's,
could end?
it's based on his quote unquote research.
Then what's the 33? 33 from what?
well, Jesus lived for 33.
Oh, no. It's been 33 years since the last solar eclipse, I guess.
No, it hasn't.
Went
There's solar
over-
eclipses all the time.
Went over
Complete.
South Carolina.
Who cares about South Carolina? Numerology is just astrology's fucking retarded cousin. That's all it is. Like, do you ever immediately write someone off whenever they start talking about their fucking sign?
Yeah, kind of.
Every time, dude.
Yeah.
Someone like, if I'm ever tattooing someone, they're like, "Well, what's your sign?" I'm like, "I'm a Leo." Oh, that makes sense. I'm a Virgo. I'm like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about.
What does that make sense? You're a
I
what?
don't know.
Let's look up your,
I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. What are you
What's
gonna-
that called?
What?
Astrology?
Horoscopes.
Horoscope. Yeah, that's what.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm a
don't know
Virgo. Maybe that's why we get along so well.
See, I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude.
You want to know out of everyone at the table, Jamie probably would be the one that fucking.
No, I don't know anything
I
about
used to
it.
really like that a lot. You know, when I
My
was
mom was
younger
into it.
before I got a high school education.
Hey, Jacob.
All right.
Some
Good.
some misunderstandings could cause confusion in the home. Your intuition and insight should diffuse the situation. Have you had anything?
Yeah, last Monday.
Yeah, say other than last Monday.
Yeah, I guess so. You did. Your insight did diffuse the situation.
All right.
It could be important to your career, or could
shit.
open up new opportunities for you.
Oh shit! So maybe.
You have an artistic inspiration, perhaps a new project that could be very important to you.
What's your fucking horoscope?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces.
Little fish.
Makes sense.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
I want to create like the Urban Dictionary of horoscopes.
All right. Your daily horoscope. Fuck it. Your daily horoscope. You ready? Social events you attend today could put you in touch with some fascinating people. A new acquaintance could become a close friend. These individuals may be highly educated in a field that interests you or from other states or countries. What?
What?
I don't know. I misread that. These individuals may be highly educated in a field that interests you or from other states or countries. Conversations should be stimulating. Any information gleaned could serve you well for a long time. Writing, teaching, and publishing matters come to the forefront.
I mean, that's good because I'm going to come up with the next end of the world.
Does that sound
theory,
right?
so-
Does that sound right? Can
Did
you
you
I mean, yeah, we're talking. I'm being stimulated here.
well, that's
and-
a fucking Virgo horoscope, you fucking cocksucker.
Ah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
Boom.
I haven't
What
met
are you trying to
anybody.
prove me? I don't believe it. What were you trying to?
I was just trying to prove that this shit it can be. It's like
It's
it's,
all
I mean,
open.
it's written so it can apply to anyone.
Yeah,
really, you
it's
know?
It could be opened up though. I mean, I did meet someone. Well, I met him before, but we made a connection this
Then you
weekend.
did
and it was-
meet
and make
them.
connections with people every day.
You can't go in a
I
store
do.
without seeing someone you know.
That's true.
Right?
A welcome letter, phone call, or perhaps a visit could come from a lover, close friend, bringing interesting news.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did that happen to you?
Today,
Today? No.
you got a welcome.
I got really
Letter?
mad today, but that was about it.
I got a
He
bill.
did get really mad today.
Did you?
I think.
Yeah, I got a bill too.
I'm sure I did. That's
mean-
life.
Anyway, end of the world. I don't think. What was it? That fucking the calendar thing that I was telling
The
you about
Mayan
earlier.
calendar?
No, not the Mayan calendar. The future timeline, the far future timeline of the far future.
Never
It's
heard
a
about
thing.
that.
That says that I believe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me. That
We will.
humans will probably perish within 10,000 years or by 10,000 years. I think that's what it says.
This David Mead guy is super popular, by the way. I googled Doomsday. Sorry.
No,
Doomsday.
Say that again.
the fucking
Doomsday.
timeline of the far
Timeline
future.
of the far future.
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
a real thing, right? 10,000 years is all we have.
Let's see here.
Timeline.
Timeline of the future.
I'm bringing it up. We're trying to be here at the Lowbrow Nation. We're trying to be more factual with our information.
Fake news, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Fake news, bro. Fake news, my guy.
We talked to Luch about sending us a recording of him saying fake news
Oh, yeah.
or fake fucking news or something like that, so we could we can use it. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we have
I have a Wikipedia.
Yeah, the Wikipedia.
10,000 years from now.
Right, read it out. Tell the people.
If a failure of
Let Dustin read it.
okay, go ahead.
Well, you
You're
got
better.
the Wikipedia?
You're here. You want to read my computer?
Yeah,
You're
we can do that.
obviously more
Because this
educated than I am. You can
has
read better.
A lot of information on it.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Over that.
His voice is just great for reading.
Whatever, man. Don't talk to me.
I want him to read me 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, let's see here. God, where do you start from? Years from now, 10,000 years from now, if a failure of the Wilkes subglacial basin or ice plug, sounds kinky, in the next few centuries were to endanger the East Antarctic ice sheet, it will take up to this long to melt completely. So 10,000 years from now, the ice sheet.
Is that
will
taking
melt.
into consideration climate change?
Let's see. Yes, this is one of the potential long-term effects of global warming.
Yeah.
Well, the founder of the Weather Channel said that global warming's bullshit.
Also, 10,000 years from now, the red
probably a businessman.
supergiant star Antares will likely have exploded in a supernova. The explosion expected to be easily visible in daylight.
Where do they figure the shit out at?
It's
Probably fan fiction.
From cable.
I haven't seen that Marvel show yet.
Yeah,
When does that come out on Netflix?
It's actually coming up soon. Cable will be in the next Daredevil movie. He's from the future, so he would know.
Yeah, he will.
I don't know. I don't know how fucking. I don't mean to make this political, but I don't know how conservatives can have like a hurricane hit fucking like New York last year and then think that it's God punishing the gays, but we have like 7 hurricanes in the ocean at one time this year, and it's like, nah, climate change is still fake. You know what I mean? Fuck off.
I never said the dude's any whatever. He was just calling out CNN for spouting fake news.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Politicians in themselves are fake news.
Fake news. Well, he's not a politician. He's the founder of the Weather Channel. And he said science shows
Got to use that word.
global warming's
Science.
bullshit.
Pseudoscience.
Just like
I mean, really, what's going to
David
happen?
Mead's self-proclaimed researcher.
We're surrounded in a circle by
No.
ice. So
It's also the fucking, what's the dude's name? That's the fucking
Gore.
founder of the Human Genome Project.
I don't know that one.
I fucking forget his name, but he's like a fucking like brilliant scientist, but he's also like an evangelical Christian because he saw like 3 frozen waterfalls. So people with like a lot of knowledge can believe some fucking bullshit.
I saw a fountain in a graveyard freeze one year.
I can't remember his fucking name, but he's like the fucking lead dude from the Human Genome Project. It was like hiking or something.
Let's see.
Saw like 3 frozen waterfalls and then like fell to his knees and immediately accepted God as his savior.
I think
I mean,
I
Or
think
Jesus or
Water
whatever the fuck we
freezes.
do.
Even if it's fallen, it still freezes.
Dude, I'm just saying, like some people that you would think should know better don't.
I got you. Well,
Francis Seller Collins.
Francis Collins, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in global warming.
I think the moral of the story of what we're trying to portray here, we do not believe that the world's getting ready to
Global
end.
warming is a fact, though. I mean, it's not. I mean, you can argue whether or not it's us causing it, but the fact that the temperatures are rising. I mean, the temperatures are rising. That's a fact.
We're coming out of an ice age, bruh.
the argument exists in the realm of like whether we're causing it or not.
Yeah.
So you can say that like we're not causing global warming. It's a natural thing that's happening with or without our interference.
Uh-huh.
That's what a lot of people are saying. That it's not. It has. Some people are saying that we don't have anything to do with it, right?
I
But
mean, if
the Earth is warming up. That is an undisputed fact.
If anybody's at fault, it's California.
I'm just saying the Earth is.
But they've
global
banned plastic
temperatures.
bags.
Global temperatures are rising. So to say you don't believe in global warming is like saying you don't believe in the sun or something. Like it's a fact. It's an
Yeah.
objective fact.
Yeah.
The argument is whether or not we are causing it. Correct.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
sounds
we're
about
not helping
right.
it.
I'm sure there's arguments from both sides of it. I don't know either one of them. I just know that the scientist dude that founded Weather Channel said it's bullshit.
I just think it's just too extreme on both sides. Like, can we not just find like a medium kind of place?
Everything's
to
just
be?
extremist. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Everybody.
God, you
from
can't
each
even
side is
talk
just-
like the world's ending. We gotta be like super extreme about it. Well, you know,
No, I mean there's nothing we can do about
everything
it.
that
Yeah.
starts ends. So yeah, we're on a declining.
We're always in the beginning of the end.
Life gets
Yeah, but
old.
by then, I feel like we'd find a planet we can live on.
Planet X.
That's
I mean-
what I think. That's what we need to do.
Planet X.
I
is
think
gonna
we need to
s-
quit focusing on saving the Earth and just focus on getting off of it. Right?
Yeah.
We have
makes
no
sense.
obligation to save the Earth.
Where do you want?
We just
go?
got to save ourselves.
I'd like to go to a real round planet.
Lord have mercy.
I don't care about saving the Earth, dude. If we can fucking terraform Mars and like get there within like 20 years, I'm down.
I mean-
if I could just if they make fucking like super immersive fucking VR MMO where I can just be a goddamn wizard for fucking 10 years, I'll take that. I don't give a fuck, dude. If I can say 10 years of being a fucking level 20 sorcerer,
Would you just set your desk and just?
I would just be in like a tub of goo.
Why not?
It would be full Matrix. Full Matrix. I don't give a fuck, dude. Let the Earth burn. I don't
There's
care.
another theory
I just
that-
want to fucking be a wizard for once in my life, dude.
I
That's all
heard
I
that.
want.
There's another theory that we're actually in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I think we talked about that last year.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that from my tweaker brother like 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, 80% of the round Earth that we live on is water. So why don't we build, sea labs to live in instead of finding another planet? We just live in the ocean,
Then we have to worry about krakens and shit.
underwater WalMarts
Megalodon.
and shit.
Underwater. What are you gonna live in like this?
Underwater Walmart.
Are you moving?
Yeah.
Is
to
that what
the-
you said?
Yeah.
Like we're building fucking these like subterranean fucking massive,
Trailer parks.
massive biodomes. You're like, let's put a fucking Walmart in there, bro.
Goddamn Johnson
We got to
County
get our
artifact.
supplies, man.
Oh my god.
And then the other side of the town can have their Target.
That's why you get all the spam you need right now.
Johnston County of the Sea. That's what Jamie's building.
Oh my, let's do it. That sounds awesome.
So
The
ridiculous.
Atlantis trailer park.
Dude, that's gonna be like every fucking 5 miles. There's gonna be a goddamn Atlantis trailer park. Atlantis fucking mobile homes.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
down with like a water world scenario.
Are you?
Yeah.
I fucking hate the ocean. I don't want it.
As long as there's no dirt or sand, I'm good.
That's just a good movie. You ever seen that Water
Kevin
World?
Costner?
It was like one of the worst movies he ever
right.
did.
No, I liked it. I liked that movie a lot.
Waterworld's fucking hype, dude. If you
Yeah.
disagree,
Well, it was global warming in that movie, so yeah,
I
fuck
mean, he's
it.
essentially a pirate. It's kind of cool, It's just like out there.
yeah.
Pirates are cool.
I was born in the wrong time. I think that's what the problem was. I guess people will look back on our time and see epicness, but
You
I
think
look
so?
at like pirates and cowboys and
What the fuck are they gonna look back on us for? What are they gonna think?
the,
we
had
had
so many-
the world was ending every other month.
We've had some
somehow managed to keep pushing through.
we've had some crazy advancements in technology.
Yeah, we
Wow.
have.
Kylie Jenner can go from having no lips to full lips.
That's
The whole
fucking-
family, man.
Oh man, we were talking about this.
Fuck
the other
that
night.
whole
We were
family.
talking about this the other night. It's like I just don't understand.
Buckaroo.
Like, how do people like look up to like the Jenners? Like, what have they done
Who
for
looks up to-
society?
who
and the
looks up to them?
Kardashians.
Oh,
A lot of people.
do.
Who?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Who? What public? What person who actually influences anything looks up to fucking the Jenner family?
Have you seen how wealthy they are? How do you think they got there?
Are they really that wealthy?
Yeah,
Yeah. They're really wealthy people.
I mean, like, so they can get the Yankee Doodle, but I mean, that's,
I just don't get it. I mean, I
No.
just like I spend my life trying to like I want to leave like some kind of imprint of something I did, not like
I don't know, man.
just something good. You know what I mean? I want people to look back and like, man,
yeah.
this person.
I just
but what did
I
they
don't
look back
believe
on?
that many people are like look up to the Jenner.
I mean, I
family.
think they
I
do
didn't
more
feel
than
so
you
either.
think.
They've had like 42 seasons of Meet the Kardashians.
I've
Yeah, there's
never
been
seen
like
one
42
episode.
seasons of Cops. That don't mean people look up to fucking the people
No,
on
like
Cops.
no
Yeah.
people.
Except for the Cops. I mean, I get that, but like,
A lot of
it's
people-
more about watching train wrecks. That's what people want to watch TV for. They don't
Yeah,
watch.
that's true,
People
too,
don't watch
but-
TV to be inspired or to get like fucking like useful information or to like form their opinion on the world. They just want to watch train wreck and ridiculous bullshit.
people are inspired by her. They want to. I mean, look at it. There's so many people with fake asses now. There's so many people with fake lips.
I don't think.
And then there's people that buy her fucking makeup that's like she didn't even come up with. Somebody's like, "Hey, I got this makeup. You want to put your name on it? I know you're never going to use it, but yeah, go for
Is
it."
it good makeup?
Apparently, people like it.
Fucking, that's probably why they buy it. If it was dog shit makeup, I'm sure they went like, well, it really sucks, but it's fucking
No, I
Kylie
bet
Jenner.
you-
It could
Yeah.
be dog shit makeup, and because she sponsors it or she's like the face of it, they might think it's awesome.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I just don't think.
It's all about marketing.
I don't think makeup line is enough to change.
I've
the
been
course
watching a
the
lot of
world.
Shark Tank, and marketing is a
Yeah.
big boy. Big boy. Shout out to Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful.
I don't know.
I
just
just
re-
You think we
real-
can get them to invest in our podcast?
Maybe so if we come up with a business plan and show we got some sales.
Yeah.
We
We're
just,
currently at
they got the money we need. We only need
zero
like
profit margins.
$17.
This week's episode of the Lowbrow Nation brought to you by Mr. Wonderful himself, Kevin O'Leary.
God, that would be cool.
Which
We'd
one's
have to-
Kevin O'Leary?
I don't want to tell you.
He's the ball guy.
The
we-
ball guy that's
we would have
kissing
to
the
be
old lady.
We would
Who's
have
what?
to.
He
Yeah.
kissed the old lady.
Yeah, I guess one time.
Yeah.
We would have to be real organized to go up in there.
Oh,
It would
no.
not- it would not happen for
You
us.
have not sat down and watched an episode of that.
Yeah.
There was one guy up there. He had a product. It was like a barf bag that you just put on your kids in the car, like if they throw up.
like a feeding bag for horses?
Yeah, he had put like a tampon in the bottom of the bag, like completely just made out his house, has 0 sales, went up there. They ate his ass alive, but I mean, he got up there.
So if I could just go in there and be like, can we just go in there and I could just tell them that I want,
You can go up there with a proof of concept.
we just want to
If you're
take
funny
over
enough,
the
it's gonna
internet.
air.
We just
Okay.
we
Yeah,
want
that's
to take
true.
over the internet.
Let me say this. He may have not had any sales, but I guarantee you, after him just appearing on that show, even the train wreck that he was,
Well, that's half the thing they look for. is
somebody
they call
bought
him-
his shit.
They call them gold diggers. They go up there just for publicity, not really trying to make a deal.
Yeah.
You know.
I was
Yeah.
watching an episode of
We could do that.
one of the like daytime court shows,
Mhm.
and it was like a tattoo episode. It was apparently like this dude got a tattoo at a shop, and the artist like wrote their name in the tattoo without his consent.
Yeah.
right? And they were like arguing about it, and like I was watching, and not once. If I was the judge in that situation, the first thing I would have asked was like, "Well, do you have a copy of the paperwork you filled out?"
Yeah.
First thing I would have asked for. The judge never even asked for it. Never even said anything about paperwork or nothing, dude.
Probably
I
not
was like,
even.
this is fucking bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the other shop the shop that was represented should have said, "Hey, we have paperwork right here."
Yeah, they should have. Which leads me to think that this wasn't even done at a shop. If it was some bullshit shop, right? It was a sketchy
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
And I don't think the shop should have been held liable for it.
No.
Not at all. The guy went to a shop and got a tattoo, and he just it's not whose fault is it that he didn't do research on the shop or
Now,
the artist he
Yeah.
went to?
It's
or
fucked
approve
up.
the design
It-
before it
it's-
went on.
It could easily be written off as like artistic interpretation, right?
It could be. I don't agree with it. It's fucked up.
It is fucked
but
up. It is fucked up.
in the paperwork that I've always had, or any shop I've ever worked at, there's always been a clause in it about artistic interpretation of
Yes.
the piece.
Definitely.
And I mean, if he added it to it afterwards, after they approved the design,
Right.
I could see an argument there. Who won it?
They awarded it to the client, the fucking dude who got the tattoo. They
Yeah.
said the shop should pay for it. I thought that was bullshit. I was like, that they shouldn't have done that. You know,
I've seen a couple of them. I didn't see one that drastic. I saw one time where the tattoo just looked like shit. But
there's
I mean,
nothing you can do about that.
I mean, yeah, they can't.
Now, I think the shop should be blacklisted. It should be put on blast. You know what I mean? It should be like, like a big internet thing. Maybe the guy should have went up there, left some reviews, posted some stuff on Facebook, try to hurt the business. But to take legal action against it, I think is misguided, and I think the judge was wrong for awarding it in his favor.
Yeah, but I'm sure most judges aren't up to date on current, legal processes or even know-how of tattoo shops, and
Well, they shouldn't just be fucking waving their gavel around like they know everything.
but they have
man.
the power to do that.
Nah, it's fucking bullshit.
Laws interpretation.
Well, it's just like we were talking about right then we were talking, or right before we were talking about shit shows and then people getting business from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then going back to tattoos, that there was a tattoo done probably 5-6 years ago. It was a guy got Chi-Town, supposed to get Chi-Town, Chicago, tattooed on him,
SHY.
and it got misspelled. The person misspelled it bad,
SHY.
and now it's a thing. It's a thing they do in Chicago. That's what they get.
Chirac.
I don't remember
Chirac.
exactly what it was spelled or anything, but yeah, it was. But I mean, now it's a thing. So
Wow. I mean, they eat poutine, so fuck them.
that's Canada, not
Nah,
Chicago.
Chicago's poutine's a big thing in Chicago.
Is
right?
it? Now it's a thing at Andy's or Highway 55 around here. You
What
I
get
mean, it's just
poutine.
fucking fries and gravy.
Fries and gravy and cheese.
Gravy's gross.
Which gravy? Brown gravy or white
All
gravy?
gravy.
I like the white sausage gravy. I don't eat it anymore.
What about baby
but-
gravy? You like that?
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Gosh.
All right, man. Whatever, dude.
No gravy.
It's another season of Jamie making shitty jokes.
The writers take no exception on season 2.
I thought it was funny.
Uncut.
Thanks for the 4 people that listened and laughed at that.
Thank you, Brandy.
Yeah, thanks, Brandy.
My wife probably didn't even laugh.
Oh, man.
She's an asshole.
I forgot what you said already.
Baby gravy.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. Okay. Baby
He didn't
gravy.
forget.
So okay.
Oh my god! I had to say it twice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's over.
You know it's real.
What's
What else is happening in the world besides the world's ending?
Y'all want to talk about that NFL thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Jamie don't.
We're going to let you know that we're not going to be bringing that shit up.
It's
because
everywhere, and we actually discussed that, and it's just everywhere, and I'm
Not perpetuating it.
nope.
Yeah, this is our...
All right, well, you can sit this one out. Puck it. Let's go.
He didn't want to talk about it either.
I told James I wouldn't talk about it.
Oh, really? Pussies.
I have.
Is it in a clause somewhere? Did you sign something?
It's a verbal agreement.
It was a verbal agreement.
Technically, we were in South Carolina.
Dustin,
Which doesn't
let's
hold
go.
up.
All right, let's go.
Not that I'm talking about it, but if I had to say something, not talk about it, but and not say anything about it, I would say that I just think it's complete bullshit, and
I think
I don't take a
listen,
side. I don't take either side.
wag your
Fuck
finger.
both of them.
Wag your finger all you want.
It's football, man.
Wag your
it's
finger.
football, Jacob. It's football.
Wag your finger. That's what I'm saying.
It's football.
Foosball for the
That's the
anyway.
easiest way. That's all I'll say about it. It's football. Leave it at that. It's football. We're there to watch football. That's all I give a shit. It's football.
Yeah, throw him in a cell.
And we're not talking about it because I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about it just because it's everywhere.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
believe me and Jamie. Even though now we're talking about it, me and Jamie decided that
Can of worms.
we were talking about it.
I'm making it happen.
Yeah. Me and Jamie were talking about it, and we just feel like it's just getting too much hype. So I don't want to give
Not gonna feed
anybody
that social machine.
no,
Yeah.
because it's bullshit. I mean, I don't even want to get into it. And if anybody wants to come after me for it, bring it, and we can go. But it's just bullshit.
Bring it,
I
bruh.
don't have it. Either side, if you want to try to argue with it, I think you're on both sides of it is bullshit.
Or what
I don't
about
even-
Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't even really know. I just know people. I've heard. All I know about it is that people are talking about it. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
that's
I
about all
don't
I
even
know.
know what happened.
Yeah,
really.
that's
I'm
about all
assuming
I
some
know,
people
too.
didn't stand for the anthem. I'm assuming that's what happened.
Yeah, so
There was
just
other
some
parts of
bullshit.
it.
What
Yeah.
about Taco Bell serving liquor in certain
What?
locations? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, Jamie's out because he doesn't like Taco Bell.
Well, the Burger King. We ate Burger King on the way here. Burger King was going to start serving beer a few years ago.
I'd be down.
Like
I think it'd be cool.
Draft charbroiled.
Yeah, yeah,
BK Light.
yeah.
Taco Bell is like usually the place you go to after you get drunk,
Uh-huh.
but now you can get drunk and already be there.
Yeah. It's like demolition, man.
Is this all of them?
It's certain select locations in major
But
cities.
they're gonna do away with the drive-through.
Yeah, they're
at
gonna
those
do
locations.
Yeah, they're gonna do away with the
Which
drive-through.
I think is bullshit.
It's gonna be a
Like,
more.
you can keep the drive-through, just don't serve alcohol
I
out
don't
of
know,
it,
man.
right?
Taco Bell drive.
They're trying to make it into a more sit-down establishment. You know, like go in and tip your waiter.
They
kind
make
of thing.
those already. They're called Mexican restaurants.
I got an idea for Taco Bell. If anybody works for Taco Bell and happens to stumble across this, because you probably won't listen to it on purpose, Baja Blast margaritas.
Oh,
Oh
actually,
shit!
Yeah,
Hell
Dude, you're
yeah.
onto it.
I kind of
Yeah.
want to do it now. I'm gonna
Let's
go
take that to Shark Tank.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they do it. That's probably what started it.
Baja
gonna
Blast
try it.
margaritas. Yeah, if they haven't thought of that, they're fucking retarded.
yeah, like but in a like slushy form.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they
for
already
sure.
got the Baja Blast like slushy kind of thing going.
Yeah, just
so.
add to koala.
I don't
Like-
even. Me and Jamie were talking about. I don't know why he doesn't like Taco Bell. It's
It's garbage.
It's the best.
They got some good stuff. There's a
Chipotle
couple of
has
good things.
queso now.
Yeah, I went the other day.
I went today.
for my wife.
Oh man, I'd love to go to Chipotle again. That was good.
Yeah, they have queso now.
Yeah, and it's good.
They-
case.
And they already
I
serve beer.
remember I worked at Chipotle briefly, and I
Yeah.
remember being on the line. They have sour cream in the bar, and everyone would think the sour cream was queso. And they'd be like, "Let me get the queso," and I'm like, "That's not fucking queso. That's sour cream." They're like, "You don't have queso?" I'm like, "No." we don't
Yeah.
have queso."
It seems pretty run of the mill. Like you would have queso.
it's good.
This sour
Well,
cream.
their whole thing is like they're trying to be like all natural, non-GMO, non-preservative things. And
Yeah.
I think queso is probably hard to do without. I think it was something like that. Like
Yeah.
queso is hard to do without
I can
preservatives or
believe
something
that.
like that.
Yeah, because
Whatever,
cheese is
it's
just
good.
preserved milk.
I was talking to my girlfriend earlier, and I blew her fucking mind. She thought that queso was goat cheese.
Like specifically just goat cheese.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
this-
I was like, no, because we were talking about queso, and I was like, I think it's funny, it's ironic that the queso from at Mexican restaurants that everyone like is fucking super excited about is just melted American cheese.
Yep.
It's melted white American cheese with fucking peppers in it. She's like, no, it's goat cheese.
Nope.
I'm like, have you ever had goat cheese? It doesn't even fucking melt.
Who was
Yeah.
that told us? It was the owner of the Mexican restaurant, right? That told us that.
I can't remember.
Somebody did.
I
No,
can't-
it was Ryan. Ryan Shaver. He told us that.
Maybe. Shout out Ryan.
Yeah.
But no, it's,
Yeah.
it's white American cheese.
A few years ago, I blew a very special
It's
lady.
It's good. Yeah.
Blue.
Wait,
How'd
hold on,
that
what?
go?
What?
I blew a very special lady's mind that's very close to me. Same way. She's the mother of my children. Yeah. She thought it was goat cheese too. I was like, no.
Why? Like
Every fuck. I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, every fucking white person thinks that's,
That's
just goat
racist.
cheese.
Why? Where does that correlation
Every
even come
white
from?
person thinks
They
of
wouldn't
goat
even
cheese.
like goat cheese if they had it.
Goat cheese is good. I like goat cheese, but I think it's because you get queso at Mexican restaurants, and a lot of Mexicans eat goats.
Wow, dude.
That's pretty.
Way to go.
Well then,
That's not racist. It's a thing. Stop it.
well,
I'm
we
gonna
lost
quit.
We lost that demographic.
Oh God. Sorry, guys.
Build that
That's
wall,
like saying
Jamie.
Asian restaurants only use fucking cat milk cheese or some shit like that.
They don't serve that.
You never had cat cheese? That shit is good as fuck.
I'm would be okay to try
Oh.
cat cheese. Actually,
You want to go milk Riker and Data?
yeah. Well, I mean, you could if anything you milk from, you can
If I walk,
make cheese from it.
if I get out of here and you're in my fucking living room squeezing on my cat's titties, dude, I'm gonna
Both of your-
politely but firmly ask you to leave.
Both your cats are dudes, not milking a man cat.
Oh, you say they're Jews?
Dudes.
They say they're Jews.
Oh man. Woo.
Cat milk's not
This
kosher.
is gonna be a good ass
Not
season,
kosher at
y'all.
all. Not kosher at all.
I'm excited about it. It's probably more kosher than pig milk cheese, pig
Pigs?
cheese.
Do pigs lactate?
Yeah, they're mammals. All mammals lactate.
All right.
All
You're
like,
friends with a bunch
all
of cops, why don't you ask?
mammal ladies, female mammals lactate,
So,
except for platypuses.
Jacob-
Platypuses secrete their milk through their belly button. Well, I guess they still lactate just through their belly button, not their nipples.
oh my gosh.
Okay.
Jacob, any other social injustices you want to fire? Now?
Fuck you all.
I'm
What
down.
other? What was I even talking
I
about?
don't know.
Goat cheese.
I'm just wondering, anything you want to troll on? Come on, I know you have some kind of social and something happened to somebody. It wasn't fair.
We declared war on North Korea.
Did we?
Apparently,
Am I behind on that?
North Korea said we declared war on them.
Well, yeah. They're crazy.
They are that. They are that.
No one in North Korea is allowed internet access. They're not going to listen to this.
You know what? I don't think they're crazy. I think there's just one big crazy. Oh, and apparently he had like an assassination thing on his half brother, step brother, something like that.
Oh, yeah, that was a while back.
An attempt.
Like
Yeah.
his cousin or something like
And
that.
some
He
prostitutes.
did kill him. Like,
Yeah.
this dude's gone.
It was his step brother, or
killed him?
it was his.
They say Kim Jong Un had an assassination on one of his
It was his brother or step brother or half brother or something.
something crazy.
And 2 prostitutes did it in a hotel lobby.
Nice.
It's gotta be.
the way I wanna
Bullshit.
go.
Yeah.
It's gotta be badass to just
What are we going to do about
be
North
on
Korea, y'all?
top.
What are we going to do?
Apparently, we're the only ones that really think they're crazy.
Turned it into
Really?
Mulan's
Yeah,
palace.
China thinks they're just greedy.
What about South Korea? They got to be fucking pretty nervous.
Yeah.
Probably,
Japan, they launched a missile over Japan, right?
Yeah.
Like
I don't
recently?
know why anybody's all that worried about it.
Russia's
About
all
North
like,
Korea because they have nuclear
Yeah, they-
capabilities.
my
So
brother-
does everybody else.
Yeah, but they're fucking crazy.
well, launch one, man. Let's see what happens.
But there's innocent people.
Just
there.
like Donald Trump said, pull the trigger.
Total
I don't
fucking
know, dude.
Trump. God damn.
I mean, I'm just pull the trigger.
I still know what to do.
Like I don't understand.
We should treat it like a hostage situation.
Like I just don't get why we're still
the
talking.
civilians are hostage.
I just don't get it. I don't
honestly,
get why
that's
we're still
that's a
talking
very good
about
point. The natives, the help me out here.
The Aboriginal
civilians.
Koreans.
Civilians of North Korea
Yeah.
are being held hostage.
Yeah, and they're brainwashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have an asshole, so
It's like just a big ass version of Waco, Texas.
Yeah, Dave Koresh fucking.
Yeah. They live in underground buses.
I don't know. Don't we have the
Underground Walmarts.
technology
I don't
where we
think-
can
I
just
don't
go
think-
take them out?
so I got no groceries.
I don't think there's a good answer to that situation. I don't think there's a good solution to that problem.
Just drop meth off. Have a bunch of planes fly over and just drop meth.
I mean, we're not doing much better with Donald Trump. So
Hey, whoa!
We're gonna
You're
get
talking
a
about
tweet.
God Emperor,
God Emperor Prince King.
Prince King, Boy King.
Hey, I will say, I mean, he took on, he did more than any other president's ever done as
What,
far
he
as North
fucking-
Korea has gone.
Takes the longest to comb his hair.
No, I mean, as far as North Korea's gone, nobody else has
George
ever
Bush
tried
had
to take
nice
him
hair.
on.
Bill Clinton had nice
Everybody
hair,
else
too.
just wants to leave it alone.
I mean,
don't.
what do you do?
Fuck
What do
'em
you
up.
do?
Somebody's got to do something. I mean, let's stop talking about it and let's,
Literally the only plus to North Korea having missiles that are close enough to reach the United States is it's either going to hit California or
Yeah, we can do
California.
without California. We can live without
I
California.
mean, they want to be
Let's
by
honest.
themselves anyway.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
let them become.
I mean, honestly, how many missiles are they really going to get out? They launch
East
one,
Korea.
they're done.
East Korea.
Like
Yeah.
nobody's going to let them get away
I
with
feel like
it.
North Korea is holding South Korea as like fucking like they're holding them like if you imagine like a fucking like someone who's holding someone hostage and then like walking out of the building with like someone in the front of their arm with a gun to their head.
Yeah.
That's South Korea,
Uh-huh.
right? So if we take action against North Korea, they're just gonna fucking destroy South Korea, and South Korea is our ally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
we
don't think it'll get to the point of them destroying anything. I think if they even launch anything, the one thing they hit, if it even makes it, they're gonna get demolished.
I think we need to send in SEAL Team 6, and they need to fucking assassinate Kim Jong Un, and then install a benevolent dictator. Because if we if we overthrow their government, what are we going to do there? We're terrible at nation building.
We already
right?
tried
We're
that.
fucking
before.
awful at that, right? And to be
It
honest,
could be Southwest Alaska.
do you think these fucking brain? Do you think? I mean, as pitiful as it is, and as much as they have no control over as they do, dude, I don't think at this point they are ready for a democracy. If we went in overthrew their government and then tried to establish a democracy there, they're not ready for that shit.
That wouldn't happen.
They're
There's
not even
already
ready
South
for
Korea.
queso.
They're not ready for queso.
or goat cheese.
Yeah.
There's a
We just need to send a bunch of melted American cheese,
listen. That's not what they would do. They would probably end up saying,
airstrike them with boiling hot, piping hot queso.
Just
Spray the rice fields with queso,
"Ooh,
and then they're ready.
that's it.
put
Yeah.
some chicken in it."
Cheesy rice, dude. Shit's awesome.
Yeah.
What's get some ACP going on over there.
Yes, dude. Half order or full order? Which
Yeah,
one?
full order. It's half. It's only half of Korea. I
I
mean, there's
just
north and
think
south.
that I think that if
Does the C in ACP stand for cat?
you guys are so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
What they would do, they would probably get rid of the North Korea, South Korea thing, and it would just be Korea again. Take down the little wall,
don't
3-foot fence, whatever. Like,
the wall.
Don't
It would-
you think
it would
if
just
they
be one
wanted
big
to,
Korea.
Don't you think if they wanted to do something, they would have already done it?
How you gonna do something? A man ain't got no asshole.
How
what?
big is
Hold
North-
on. What?
No, that's what I'm saying.
God
Like,
Emperor, man,
seriously.
he ain't got no asshole.
Like seriously, if they really wanted, if the world, because it's a world issue, if the world wanted to do something about North Korea,
They don't. They don't
why
want a
haven't
regime
they
change.
done it?
What are they going to do though?
I mean, we went after Iraq and they didn't even like do anything to us. We just like, hey, this country's next to you, near
So we should
you.
keep doing that.
They were hiking up our gas prices.
This country near you did something, so here we come.
Didn't make it no better.
You know, I'm just saying, like if the
Yeah,
world
like that was
wanted
a
to do
good thing
something,
though. Like look where we're at because
no,
of that.
but I don't think it was a good thing. But I'm saying if the world wanted to do something about North Korea, don't you think they would have did it?
If
It's
North
just
Korea
a
had-
song and dance.
I'm just like, what is there to do though? I don't know. I don't have.
Last week we were talking about Russia. This week we're talking about North Korea. I mean, it's just they didn't do shit.
The
I
theater
heard this
of
shit
the
was
world.
the funniest thing in the world to me. It's funny when I read it. The the United States closed the Russian consulate.
Yeah.
So Russia paved over all the American parking spots at the American consulate. Like there was like parking spots like up front. I guess it's like near a road, like right on a road or something.
Yeah.
So they just paved over all the parking spots and
Yeah,
made it a
dude.
fucking road.
Crazy. So petty.
So that's how you fucking attack, I guess. You know, like they're not gonna fucking do anything. North Korea's gonna they're doing their fucking thing. If they launch a fucking missile,
They're going to be
flatten them.
northern South Korea at that point.
I mean, if you're not gonna go in there and just flatten everything, then just stop talking about it and move the fuck on. That's how I feel about it. If you're not gonna do something, get the fuck over it.
Yeah. I get you.
I feel you.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe that's the right answer. I don't know.
Man, I feel like though a lot of stuff happened over the summer as far as like the world goes. We missed it.
Yeah. I mean, when you got fucking goddamn King Trump, I mean, shit's always.
I could have had a lot of
Theater.
haters
Just a fucking
if we were doing the podcast.
cascade of scandals we've missed.
Yeah.
It's just been ridiculous, but you know, whatever. Everything else is good. My life is good.
Yeah.
The lowbrow nation's
Yeah,
good.
I haven't felt anything from it yet.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
I don't
I'm
ever
saying.
think about any of this shit at all.
Really, like as bad as everybody makes everything out to be, my life's pretty damn good. So
I'm glad for you, fucker.
I mean, I got no real complaints. So whatever. Continue.
You get to go sit around at your desk with thumb at your ass and
That's all I do. Just right up there, full thumb,
Thumb your ass.
like all the way to the knuckle.
uh-huh.
Usually, I like to
Second
switch
knuckle.
hands.
Second knuckle. First knuckle.
Like this one,
The one.
the one near my hand. This one, like no one can see, all the way down to my hand. I'll just sit there and twirl. I'd
Me
be
too.
perfect.
He rode around a parking lot today like 12 times, making sure he flipped the right switch. So
Yeah. It was an eventful day.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
I don't even know what you do for that.
I literally
We can't
watched.
talk about it. Isn't it
special-
mysterious?
Yeah,
it's
it
kind of
is.
badass, isn't
You
it?
never
I have
talk
no
about
idea.
exactly
I
what
don't
it is
talk
you
about
do.
it.
You're
I
just
was
an
stuck in a
engineer.
hotel room watching Special Victims Unit all day.
Oh,
He
special
couldn't.
victims unit,
I
huh?
couldn't bring him around without. He wanted to go. I wanted him to tag along with me,
Nah, he got up too early.
and
Didn't do it.
I couldn't take him with me. No.
The world's coming to an end.
I did other stuff today.
Do you
though.
think so? Next month.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's
Yeah, the
soon.
15th.
That was
15th
our-
of October.
That was our big stew.
So
So
keep
no
it-
Halloween.
no Halloween, bro. But we will get a Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
Can we have Halloween before? Let's just.
Well,
do
it's
it on-
already going to be before. You know, they don't trick or treat on fucking the 31st anymore. You go trick or treating like the fucking 20th at 12 noon.
They started selling Halloween
Yeah.
costumes in like fucking last November or something like that.
That's so
Yeah, they really did because they were on sale.
So ridiculous.
Well, 'cause the Donald Trump masks are going to run out. You got to fucking get in there early.
I got one.
Have you
for-
guys been watching the new season of American Horror Story?
Yes,
They got pretty political with that one.
Yeah,
it
looked
did,
very-
but it was funny. I thought
But
I was gonna hate it.
it's evenly balanced.
It is.
It's evenly
It is.
balanced. They're not like super one-sided about everything, right? They have the triggered lesbian couple. They have the
Very,
fucking like
very
super like
triggered.
the super like fucking conservative weirdo. You know what I mean? Like Donald Trump, fucking Pepe the Frog, fucking 4chan dweller. You know what I mean?
No, he was. But
Why
it
does
was
he
just
have
the
blue
first
hair?
episode.
Why does he have blue hair?
America,
Whatever that dude's name is, he has blue hair.
he does. I'm
Why?
not sure.
Is he just trying to have ridiculous hair like his fucking savior,
I don't know.
Trump?
I don't know. The Cheeto thing was funny when he smeared Cheetos all over his
That's
face.
fucking hilarious.
I don't know, man. Like that was really the only political episode, though. Really,
haven't
the
watched
rest of them
it.
haven't been. This season's not been terrible. Last season was,
I didn't like the Lady Gaga one. so much.
Can I announce my
Why are you raising your hand?
Can I announce? I want to put this into the universe. My American Horror Story theory.
Oh, it's good too.
Oh yeah,
Right? I got a
you got
theory.
one.
So
This
um,
isn't on the list.
this
So
is- yeah, no, no.
can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so for anyone out there who watches American Horror Story, you guys think back to season 2, Asylum, right?
The only thing I watched of that is watching it with you at the shop when we were bored.
Okay, so season 2, Asylum. There was this fucking whole storyline about this asylum and this killer called Bloody Face, and then out of for some fucking reason they had aliens involved.
There was aliens. I
The
do
whole
remember that.
okay, so the whole storyline for that season could have been the same as it was and made sense without the aliens.
Definitely.
Why were the aliens there? Now, my theory, because they're trying to connect everything, right?
Yeah, everything is connected. Yeah.
The aliens are doing like a weird social experiment on humans, and they're taking like these same group of people and putting them in different situations and seeing how they react. That is why always has the same characters. The same people playing stuff like it's the same people, but the aliens are like doing these like weird experiments, brainwashing them, and then putting them in this other situation, seeing how they react, brainwashing them, and that's why the one chick who's the fucking the twin in Freak Show,
Yeah.
the new one, the lesbian that's always crying, and every
Yeah.
fucking season she's like always crying about something. So I think there's like certain things about these people that are like genetic traits. You know, what I
She
mean?
was
That
the
they-
lady in the first season. She got knocked up by the ghost boy, which is the guy with the blue hair in
Yeah.
this season.
So I think there's like certain genetic traits about these people that they can't help, right?
So were they really not ghosts when they were?
No, they were. One of them.
I think
was.
the whole thing is engineered by the aliens. I think the
Now,
aliens are like setting up this.
The
weird
only
social
argument I
experiment.
have for that is during Hotel. Spoiler alert. During Hotel, that same character had two different characters in that season.
But she was also a twin in Freak Show. She had a twin in Freak Show.
Oh, fuck you.
So do you think that they're gonna have like another season finally, like at some point? And
I don't know. The aliens haven't
Roll
been
it all
mentioned
out.
at all.
Yeah, eventually when the
Yeah,
writers
that's what
go
I'm
on
saying.
strike.
That's what I'm saying. I think the fucking aliens because they don't want to play the
It was
alien
literally
role
like
too.
the last episode. Or
Yeah,
the-
they don't. They don't because it was so out left field and out of nowhere, right?
Mhm.
They don't want to keep pounding it because they want it to be a big twist, right? They want it to be a big thing. Like, hey, remember these fucking aliens in season 2? Yeah, no
Yeah.
one does. This is what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
They
think
made it sound when he brought it to me, I was like, damn, light bulb.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Right?
right. I'm onto something.
Yeah, I don't. It's just that's weird. I hadn't thought about that. Could
Does
be
Twisty's in the new episode, and fucking and
Twisty's in it, but I don't know how that plays out because Twisty died in Freak Show, right?
But also in Hotel, the guy who plays Twisty is John Wayne Gacy, and John Wayne Gacy dressed up as a clown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean, just saying.
could be. kind of makes you want to go back and look at the rest, or at least the other seasons where he was in. I don't know if he was in any other ones.
Yeah, get on the Facebook page and tell us what you think about this fan theory.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
That'd be
I
awesome.
don't know if it's already a fan theory. It could be because there's so many people on the internet fucking telling people what they think. But
Oh, all the fan theories of Game of Thrones is out of this world.
I was
For next
talking
season.
to my girlfriend earlier. We were talking about our top 5 favorite shows. I think Game of Thrones is the best show ever made.
I like it. I got into it this
I
past
think Game of
summer.
Thrones is the best show ever made. I was like, the best.
Fuck
show,
that
dude.
microphone.
It's the best show.
I would say that it is probably my favorite show ever made, honestly. But this
I think it
last,
is objectively the best show. Ever
this
made.
last season just didn't blow my skirt up as high as I wanted it to.
What?
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 Yep.
This past season was fucking amazing.
It was.
Lit.
The first episode was
Fucking
really good, and the last
Witty
episode was really
350, my
good.
man.
But the last episode, I feel like there was a lot of missing stuff.
Fucking no spoilers. No spoilers, guys. But I mean, come on. Anyone
There
who's
was.
seen this?
I just feel like
This last season was the hypest season.
it was good,
I
but I
mean,
don't think it was a hyper season.
A
I
lot of
think-
shit came to fruition.
Oh, it did, but I think the season before last was probably my favorite season.
I watched up to like season 4 and kind of got tired of it.
Oh, you're crazy.
I just felt like it was really repetitive. I mean, it's just like you're alive, you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, if you don't pay
Let's
attention,
go
you're
dead.
just watching people behave.
Nobody comes back to life.
Maybe I need to get back into it. I guess I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I just
You better not.
The Defenders was good.
I'll come across this goddamn table, dude. I'm like fucking
God
5 Miller Lights
bless.
in, dude. Let's go. I'm
that's
serious
just-
about Game of
that's just
Thrones.
ridiculous.
Game of Thrones is really good. I like it a lot.
Do you have all the Game of Thrones pop figures?
We're working
yet?
on it. We're working on it.
Are you close?
No.
Well, they get like new characters every episode. So
Yeah.
Not really.
Every season. About
There
it.
wasn't any new characters this season.
is there like an
Well,
alive
well,
version?
no, they don't have new characters. I mean, I'm talking about like pops. They'll have like new, like this season's version of like a pop. So if they have like season 3 Cersei, season 4 Cersei, you know, like in their outfits or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, well, next season you get.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
There's no spoilers. You don't even know what it is. I'm just gonna say next season.
I don't know
you
what
can
it is
have-
because you haven't said it yet, and I cut you off.
You can have fucking the Night King brand pop figure
You could.
because it's real.
You
He's
think
the
so?
Night King.
Whatever, dude.
That's my. I'm with that fan theory that Bran is the Night King.
Who knows?
He wears the same clothes.
Fucking
How
horrible.
fucked up? Like if you built real like a lot of anticipation up to the show, and the first episode they just like a dragon came and shit on the whole Earth area, and then the season ended. They were like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you." The writers came on. I was like, "We're not doing this anymore."
The writers came
Fuck
on and
all
said,
you
"Yo,
guys."
winter came."
They just start it and they like go 2 lines in and they just go snowy, and then like the writers walk in, and then they like put up a sign and it says "Winter's here" in like their handwriting, and they just walk.
Like the fucking Chick-fil-A, like a backwards K.
Yeah.
And then it's done. How mad would you be? That would be great.
Nah, I think next season is gonna be crazy, and the hype on it's gonna be stupid just because it's not coming out until 2019.
I think I'm gonna read all the books.
It's crazy.
I'll also have
there's-
someone read the books to me.
There's not even like that many episodes per season, and
Well, in the later seasons, they shorten it up in a bit, but in the first few seasons, there's a good running.
What was it, like 13?
Yeah, something
Episodes
like
per?
that.
it's just crazy. I mean, what's a normal season show has like 20 some episodes.
Well, I mean, but when you're seasonal like that,
it
you know?
depends though. Yeah.
But they're also 30-minute episodes for the most part. This is hour to an hour and a half episodes
Yeah.
every time. So it's just like the Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch,
Yeah. That episode, there's only like 6 episodes per season of
Yeah.
that, but they're like fucking 2 hours long, or
Yeah.
two hour and a half to. So I think one of them is 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not hating. I don't think it's a bad show. I just,
I think it's amazing.
You're just not on the train,
I'm not.
you got to get on the hype train.
You're looking at your phone too much while you're watching the show.
right?
That's what's happening. You gotta pay attention.
I'll work on it.
Get
I'll-
your thumb out of Donald Trump's ass and look at some Game of Thrones.
You need to,
Oh my gosh.
man. I'm just so glad to be back in this room and
Feels good, man.
recording.
It does.
Feels good, man.
What do you think, Puckett?
I think we have a lot of stuff in store. So
We do.
it's gonna be really awesome.
It's gonna be really awesome
We're taking over the internet.
We
I'm
are.
convinced.
for a good.
We'll finish that goddamn website you've been talking about.
At least start on it.
No, it started.
We have a feed to
Here
our
it
YouTube
comes.
on it.
Yeah, there's a feed. Don't give it out yet. Still a secret.
You can't have it. But we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be on there. It's going to be great. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to like it.
You think so?
I was talking to
I
the
thought you were talking
listeners
to me. Okay.
into the microphone.
I thought you were talking to me and Dustin. I
We
was
don't
like, I
care
hope
if
so.
we don't
Yeah.
care if you guys like it.
No, you have to like it.
I have to.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's about it.
Yeah,
Is that a wrap?
that's
Yeah.
a wrap.
Season premiere, season hold on. Season 2, episode 1 premiere?
Season premiere. Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for listening and coming back. Well, I do. No, Puckett said he's not thanking anybody because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just really appreciate everybody.
Jamie's buying everybody ice cream at Dairy Queen after you listen to this on Wednesday.
Yeah, you're invited to official grill and chill with
Yep.
fucking Jamie.
This coming Wednesday, 5:00 at DQ. Two
We should
scoops
totally do
for
that.
everybody that comes in. You
We
would
should totally
You
have
fucking would.
a
community event.
a Dairy Queen meetup for all the listeners. Everybody
Yeah.
gets a free
Dude, does
code.
anyone go to Dairy Queen for other than the fucking blizzards?
Yeah, their burgers are really good.
Are they?
Yeah, they
Who
taste like
knows?
They got a nice little chicken plate too.
yeah.
What?
Like
They
chicken
serious?
tenders and some white gravy.
They
I
step their
don't-
shit up, man.
I haven't been. I like the brownie blast or whatever the thing.
But no,
is.
it'll be
That's
nice. to give
Strawberry
them,
cheesequake.
It'll be
No.
nice buying
Strawberry
ice cream for your
fucking-
sister and her kids.
Yeah.
You ever been
Yeah.
there? You ever gotten a blizzard and they didn't turn it upside down?
Yes.
I'm like, fucking turn that shit upside
You
down.
know, if they don't turn it upside down and you say it, they have to give it to you. It's free.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know.
Fake news.
I get Fake news, bro.
No,
Hey.
that's what they say anyway.
All right, DQ tangent done.
Tune in next week. We have a special guest.
There's a special guest next week.
Who's our special guest?
Mr. Steve Hooker. He works with me at Shades of Grey. He's a tattoo artist as well.
Papa
He'll be
Steve?
here. Papa Steve, yep.
I
Or
won't-
Uncle Steve.
I won't
Uncle
be here.
Steve.
I won't be here next week.
Oh shit.
okay.
No, I'm sorry. I miss you.
Fuck you. Steve will be taking my place next week.
So look forward to that. Weird internet users.
Yeah, and check us out. Download our shit. Yeah.